but I was the last one to see them alive last summer. There were only 7 of them in the world, and the zoo had 4 of them. I used to go there every night just to watch them stand so still in the water. And they walked so gracefully in slow motion. And they had these legs as skinny as my little finger. Long legs. And there were only 7 of them in the world because they killed them off for feathers for ladies' hats or something. And one night, a gang of boys came by with radios to their ears and cursing really bad. And I was scared. They started saying things to me, dirty things, and laughing at the birds. And one kid threw a stone to see how close he could splash the birds, and another kid threw a stone to see how close he could splash the birds, and then they all started throwing stones to splash the birds, and started throwing stones at the birds, and I started screaming, "Stop it!" And a stone hit a bird's leg and it bended like a straw, and the birds keeled over in the water, flapping wings in the water, and the kids kept laughing and cursing and throwing stones, and I kept screaming, "Stop it! Stop it!" But they couldn't hear me through the ugly music on the radios. They just kept laughing and cursing and throwing stones, and I ran and got the zoo guard, and he got his club, and we ran to the place of the birds. But the kids were gone. There were white feathers on the water. And the water was really still. And there were big swirls of blood. And the birds were really still. Their beaks a little open. Legs broke. Toes curled. Still. Like the world stopped. The guard said something to me, but I couldn't hear him. I just saw his mouth moving. I just started screaming. And the cops came, and they took me to the hospital and gave me a needle to make me stop screaming. They never caught the gang. But even if they did, what good's that? They can't make the birds come alive again.